Right, so when I come up with the standard, I look at what is all the standards that are necessary for that quarter. So on the Canvas site, there's handy dandy little tips and graphic organizers, and some of these things are made for us. So I go there and I get that information to see what they need. So for third quarter, all the standards that are implemented, they're combined into one giant piece. And then each day, based on what we're doing, my question directly relates back to the standards.
2 or 3 benchmarks to focus on for a unit, but if one group of kids is doing a really good job in one benchmark and they get it right away and I can see that they're getting it because of the stuff that they're turning in, then I'm not going to focus on that so much, and I might not have to break that down into steps that the scale would help them. Okay, first I need to do this, and then I need to do this. On the other hand, I've got groups of kids who really struggle with getting the foundational steps, and I think that when I'm working with scales, one of the things that I do is try to make it so that it does outline that I need to have this skill, and then this skill, and then finally this skill, and that's what my goal is, to actually have them be able to produce.
Use whatever my standards are, and ours are always performance-based. So based on whatever vocabulary we're going to use, what do I expect them to do at the end? At the end, I expect them to be able to speak and write without using any of their notes. That's the main thing for the 3, and then I go from there. What would they need to be able to do that? And that might be like a 2.5. And what do they need to be able to get to the 2.5? And those are the little things that they have to master before they get to the 3.
What we usually do is in the beginning of the reading series, they have the enduring understandings, the enduring lessons, which is our key objective. And we take that, and as a PLC, well, we specialize. So we're, as ELA teachers, we sit together and we say, okay, how could we put this in the words that our students will understand and we will understand? And we kind of tweak it to fit our needs. So we'll say, okay, the 3 is where we want everybody to be. How could we make it a little bit higher, bump it up? And if the 3 is where we want everyone to be, how can we take it down a notch or 2? So as a team, we kind of put out all our ideas and we use the best ones on our scale.
And for kindergarten, it's very similar. We sit with our PLC and we decide our focus standard. There's so many standards that the students need to learn, so we do pick a few focus standards to create our scales. And the same, 3 is always our standard. What is increasing the rigor, the text complexity for a 4, and then how can we scaffold it down for, especially the little ones, for a 1 and a 2.